Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today, to celebrate Bionicle Day, we're going over some Bionicle Generation 3 figures. Akmu, Matoran Makuta, Takanuva, and Makuta, all made out of Lego bricks. And a very special thanks to Dinks, MSW41, Sean Drews, the GreatEdmondo, Toa Corex, Nightem, Luigi9900, and Clinton Matos for the designs and builds. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. Akmu is a character I didn't really know much about when I was younger, but as I grew older, around 2004 or so, in the Metro Nui saga, it clicked for me. I never really played the Metro Nui online game. Maybe I'll do it sometime soon for a Let's Play. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that. The mask is similar to Nokama's. I really like how it looks. It's all black and this kind of just dark void over here. We have the blue eye stalk over here, and yes, the mask can come off to reveal the weird face underneath. Gotta say, it's really nice to see this piece. Is pretty cool over here, this mask, and it's just nice to see it under Matoran on the channel. This swivel over here, all the way around, up and down, side to side. It's all good with this head sculpt for Akmu. For the body, we get your classic Matoran body in tan. It looks very nice over here. We do have the same kind of vertical clips over here, and they look nice at least. I think they look pretty good for this Matoran. I do wish I had the opposite ones though. We get a nice swivel over here, as well as a tiny bit of up and down, and nothing much else at least. I again do wish I had the alternate clips for this. For the other hands, that's a shame. But yeah, the backpack is tan. Can swivel around a little bit. Looks very nice, and he can hold it too. Take it off and put it back on. It gives him a little more dimension too for this body. I like it a lot. And for the feet, you get these cute little Matoran feet. They can swivel a little bit as well as go up and down, pretty much so on that. They look very nice from all angles. It's really cool to get a little bit of technique in here also. They're super cute. Akmu does come with a light stone, and this looks pretty cool. I like how it looks. It is your basic sort of Rock Raiders crystal with this little lightsaber hilt. It's nicely done, fits well in the hand, and is actually pretty cool. And this time around, I did not get him an Echolene. And aside from the light stone, Akmu is lamenting that he doesn't have anything else. I wish I got him a Koli stick or an Echolene disc or a Kanoka disc or something at least. Here is Akmu next to his Toa from his Koro, Pohatu, and Nokama that shares the same mask as him. And Akmu stands at about, I would say, 2¼ inches tall or so. I thought he was larger, or Matoran in general were larger, but that's probably just because of the movie making their heights all different and stuff. And now we have the Matoran that never was, Makuta in disguise, where at the end of the Metro Nui online game, Makuta takes the form of a Matoran to confuse and disorient the Toa, but they just fight him anyways because he turns into a giant mechanical monster or something and they beat him, and yeah. Makuta's Konohi How is the same as Tahu's mask before I changed it up a little bit, and it looks nice, and it's kind of good throwback to when I got that set, like roughly a year and a half ago. That's crazy. We also have the light gray for this, as well as the sort of darker yellow for this portion over here for the eye stalk, and the articulation's same all the way around. Very nice articulation for this creepy mask that has no eyes. Yeah, it needs eyes. Please give it eyes. And the body and legs are the same as Akmu's. You get that swivel, you get a little bit up and down or so. You have the differing ones with the clips. I don't know why I didn't get some more clips or something. Going back and forth with this, you get a swivel on this over here as well, with some nice pivot over here. I forgot to mention on Akmu. And yeah, it's your same garden variety Matoran, just in a slightly Makuta flavor. Now I'm gonna get chemicals for this guy. That'd be really cool. Matoran Makuta also comes with this snake piece that is from like Ninjago or Chima or something. Looks pretty cool, fits well in the hand, get a nice swivel out of that. And I don't know what it's here for. And then I realized it could represent antidermis leaching out of the armor, the true essence of Makuta coming out of the body. That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure why he has a little snake though, or a staff, whatever this is. Maybe it's a Rahi. The Makuta made all the animals on the island, so who knows? I'm not sure. Matoran Makuta also comes with this base that's kind of styled after the base that came with Tahu and Takua. Looking really cool. It has a little peg on here, as well as some nice detailing as well. This could be the Amaja circle, actually, from the beginning of the movies. There's also a bunch of random stuff under here, kind of like an actual Lego set with weird colors that you need to just know which one is which to put on here, I guess, for little kids. But yeah, this is a very nice build. Looks really cool and nicely stylized in a really cool circle. Matoran Makuta looks really nice on this base, as does Akmu, fitting the sand theme a little better, looking pretty cool. The feet actually working well against the sand on the bottom, and also holding up his pack. What's he selling? More infected Koli balls? But it also works as a stand for Toa, and there are little holes at the bottom of their feet as well. This is great for this figure. Maybe it's a falling over pose or a kicking pose. Maybe it could be some kind of like, you know, running pose or whatever. You do whatever you want with this. It's really nicely done. Here is Matoran Makuta next to Tarago and Nua, and they share a similar color scheme, and Lewa is here mostly because he got infected a lot by Makuta's masks. And Matoran Makuta stands at about 2¼ inches taller, so once again. Takanuva's Konohi Avoki is awesome here. For one thing though, these should be this color. They don't exist in this color, but I wish they did. It would look so cool. Or you could put these pieces up there, I'm not sure. It just looks so nice though. I love the Avoki, great design, and they really did it justice here. Great job. This is a nice color too. Same color as the set, and we get this light gray face plate that's pretty cool. You get to take off even more pieces, and the whole mask doesn't even come off actually. It's kind of weird, but yeah, this is just great to see. You get a nice swivel, and then up and down, and then side to side, all the way around for this great mask of power. Takanuva's body is similar to the Toa Mata, except it's all Nuva-ized, and I love this, but I just do not have the funds to get all the Toa. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the guys that really matter, I think. Maybe I'll build some bow rock, or some rock sheet. Now you got me going. This is the same stuff, though, as previous, with a couple tweaks here and there, a couple gold pieces under here, some more golden armor over here, as well as some golden shoulder plating over there, and a lot of little greebles everywhere that look so nice and really beef this Toa up from a Mata to a Nuva. You just swivel over here and up and down and kind of all the way around. You do get up pretty far all the way and down a little bit and all the way around over here as well, with an up really far on the elbow and down, and you get a gear turn in the back that I added. I love this gear. It's really cool. It's staying forever. Yeah, this is a great body. I really want to build all the Nuva now, but don't tempt me with my wallet. The legs are really beefed up as well from their Mata counterparts, and it's mostly the same except for a couple changes that are really noticeable here, such as this back portion over here. I had to redesign a lot of this to make it work and fit myself at least, and it's super cool. So you get out really far and then down, you get up pretty nice and back. It's a ball joint, it can go anywhere. You do get the knee going up and sort of back a little bit, breaking itself side to side here and there, but you get an ankle joint. You get kind of an ankle sort of pivot joint. That's really cool. It's very nice. It kind of breaks the rules of everything in reality, but it's super cool when used. So yeah, these are some new cool legs with one new articulation point. Very nice. Takanuva also holds aloft his Staff of Light. It is not really that impressive to me at least, but it is pretty accurate. A single blade up here, as well as the little hammer from the movie, gives it a lot of panache, and this hammer, by the way, is how I got the Koli staff idea, so thank you. Yeah, it's just an awesome piece. It does split into two, and it's very nicely held by this hand or this hand, whatever you want to do, but yeah, the Staff of Light is just iconic, people. And now that he's all kitted out, Takanuva is unstoppable. Here is Takanuva next to Onua and Taraga Vakama, a little bit dark light over here, pretty cool. I do love how these three look together, and Taraga Vakama was such a wise sage to Takanuva during his grief and mourning. I'm not going to say why. Here's Takanuva next to Gali, and they scale pretty nicely with each other. Actually, the Nuva should maybe be a little bit taller, I would think, than the Mata, but it's fine here, I guess. And also here's Jala. And here's Takanuva next to Holly and Takua. They all look really nice together, and it's weird seeing Takua and Takanuva in the same room. But a Staff of Shadows rises right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Makuta's mask is a very interesting one, the Konohi Kraken, the Mask of Shadows. It's really nicely done here, with the strange lopsided head that usually isn't seen in Bionicle. It's kind of upside down in a way. This would be the initial face with the eye stalk behind, and this would be the top of the head. It's kind of inverted, really interestingly enough. Very cool in this aspect how they did this. Swivel over here and up and down a little bit, as well as some nice pivot over here, kind of, with this interesting Mask of Shadows. Makuta's body here is downright impressive. I love how it looks and moves. All matter of ball joints and everything is inside this body holding it together, and it's so cool. You get a swivel for the waist over here too, which is great, as well as some swivel over here and kind of up and down over here, at least for this part. You do get an up this far for this elbow, and down. It's a weird elbow. You get a swivel over here, up and down all the way around for that. The hands are really nicely done. They actually are Takanuva's mask, so you could easily probably do it like this, but I don't know, it's just kind of weird for his head sculpt. Going all the way around, you get some nice little stuff over here as well. I'm not sure what these exactly are. I kind of forget, and there should be a gear here that I forgot to place, so I'll put that on next time, I guess. But it's just a great body for Makuta, and I just love this guy. I'm not even gonna call him Pterodax. He's Makuta all the way for me. And his legs are astounding as well. Very well built, almost like in that perpetual hunch thing. This is just great. I love this so much. It's really, really nice on here. Maybe I have to switch this around and avoid that brown, huh, over there? Yeah, but the feet are great, though. Very nice. nice on this part over here. And the articulation is great as well. A ball joint over here, an actual Bionicle Technic ball joint, by the way. That's pretty cool. Need more of these and these kind of Bionicle sets, going back all the way, forward all the way. You get a swivel over here as well with the ball joint, and it works out super nicely, sort of like pivoting up and down over here. This is just excellent. I love these legs so much. Makuta's great. I just love him. Makuta also carries the Staff of Shadows, and this is very nicely done too. These were initially pieces that could have been used for Takanuva, but I opted for something shorter and different to not really be too much like Makuta's staffs that are much bigger and more imposing. I do like how this all is built though, with that traffic light in the middle. That's genius using that. On the bottom, there isn't any hammer or anything. You can still give a thwack to Takanuva while he's playing Coley with him. A simple game, isn't it? But yeah, just one of my favorite staffs for one of my favorite villains. Here's Makuta next to Kopaka, and the height scaling is pretty nice over here, actually. And also, here is Matoran Onipu, looking really cool. Here's Makuta next to Takanuva, and they scale pretty well, actually, with Makuta being a little bit taller than the Toa Nuva. And also, here is the Matoran form of Makuta. Man, what a glow up. And the antidermis theory with this piece actually works really well for that, so yeah, I think I might just build Maxilos eventually. And here is Makuta next to a couple of Rahi that the Makuta designed, the Nui Rama, the Muwaka, and the Nui Jaga. They're actually all pretty much in scale once again, proving that this is a viable system. LEGO, please bring back Bionicle in this form with prints, not stickers, please. And finally, here is Makuta next to Toa Tahu, and they look really nice together. Makuta using the Konohi Hao in a corrupted evil version to scare off the Toa, but they saw through it and prevailed against Makuta, winning the day. And also, here's Akmu, who Makuta tricked into being his servant. Yeah, it's kind of a bad life for Akmu, honestly. And Makuta stands at about, I would say, 5 3/4 inches tall or so. Overall, happy Bionicle Day. Akmu is a very well done Matoran. I really like how the Lightstone is done, as well as the color scheme. The mask is really cool, even if it doesn't have a print. Matoran Makuta is awesome. I really love that green snake thing. Reminds me a lot of the Anadermis, and the mask is nice to see even after I've changed it. Takanuva is definitely and literally an upgrade from the Toa Mata. I love how he looks. All the new add-on pieces are so nice. The armor is great. All the little greebles everywhere are awesome, and that mask and staff are perfection. Makuta is completely amazing as well. I thought he was too short, but actually he's a really good size and an imposing figure against the Toa. The accuracy and articulation really astound me. I love this figure so much. One of my favorite villains of all time. If you're a fan of LEGO, Bionicle, or heroes and villains, then you'll love these figures. They're all awesome. But if not, then I would highly recommend getting Takanuva and Makuta, even if you don't have the other Toa. They're incredibly worth it. But make no mistake, getting these figures is achieving your destiny. So which figure here is your favorite? Matoran Akmu, Matoran Makuta, Takanuva, or Makuta himself? Let me know in the comments below. And once again, a very special thanks to Dinks, MSW41, Sean Drews, The Great Edmondo, Toa Corex, Nightem, Luigi9900, and Clinton Matos for the designs and builds. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.